Women who are asexual or are in a relationship with someone who is. How did you find each other and what are the challenges? I'm not an ace or with an ace, but I think if you're one you should also be with someone who is an ace or something similar or simply has a very low libido, because otherwise I think it will be unfair to your partner. I am ace and met my partner on Bumble. My partner would probably fit under the demi category. But he doesn't identify as such. We haven't really had any challenges. We met on a video game, haha. We're both demi. But I have a super low sex drive, to the point I'm actually asexual, and he has a high sex drive. Along with some other issues. This results in us rarely having sex. Which concerns me for his sake, and I worry if he's happy in the relationship. But it's only me who's worrying. He reassures me all the time that he doesn't care. That sex is not important to him and that he's happy. I'm all low and my girlfriend is gray ace. We met online playing games together, which pretty quickly turned into a flirtation. I was interested first. But when she realized I was flirting, she decided she was interested too. We took things slow for a while. Which was easy because we were long distance. But I know we were both worried about whether sex would turn out to be a long-term incompatibility. Basically, when we met in person for the first time, we were both braced for it not to work. But it did. For us that looks like a pretty active, and good, sex life. I'm somewhere on the ace spectrum and my GF is demi, which is also on the ace spectrum. We met as roommates, yeah. I know the joke. Our main challenge I guess was figuring out the quantity of sex and initiation. For our dynamic she's the main initiator outside of a few instances. She likes it that way and I'm okay with it as well. It works for us. They find intros on YouTube videos that preview or spoil their own content irritating. I hate where the person is going to show how to make something but does not say a word. And you have to watch the whole video to find what they're making. It drives me crazy as well, but I'm pretty sure you can just uncheck the autoplay box in the settings. The absolute most annoying form of this is when it's a 10+ minute video and they fucking pixelate the main part of the video that everyone wants to see, i.e. a maker YouTuber that's building some kind of device. Followed by 5+ minutes of needless bullshit like going to the store. Traveling to meet up with other people. 2 minutes of in-video ad dedicated to a scam or sleazy product, in order of scamminess, masterworks, established titles, shitty mobile games like Raid Shadow Legends, etc. etc. I was, and still am sometimes. But I understand now, irritated with it, but I think it's supposed to hook a potential watcher. Like someone scrolling past who may not have clicked on the video before now will because of something they caught in the montage that just autoplayed for them. I've watched brand new creators because of that. So I guess I get it. Now I just fast forward until the actual video starts. What famous person has the most punchable face? The Germans have a word for this. Backpfeifengesicht, which essentially means a face in need of a punch and quat. Edit spelling. Justin Bieber. I'd something about him screams douchebag. Like your 14-year-old sister's 19-year-old boyfriend. Famously. Martin Shkreli https://www. Google.com/search. Client equals MS Android Tmsusrivk, SXSRF equals Iocles Wick 6 Jax 1 Goff 1 E3 Bfo 5 BQ :1678909129224, Q equals Martin plus Shkreli, TBM equals Ish, SA equals X, VED equals 2 Aqui VN IFI 1979 A VZL 2 off Xisakak 0 Pjegak Bob, BIO equals 360, B equals 670, DPR equals 3. MTG. Has anyone not looked at her face and seen a speed bag standing there? Outside of anyone's perspective on her politics. She just has a genuinely punchable face. She's also a cunt. Tom Cruise. I could punch him in the face every 5 minutes for the rest of my life and never get bored. I'd say Donald Trump. But I'd be afraid his face would explode into Cheeto dust and get all over my clothes. Matt Gaetz. But if he were standing next to Tucker Carlson I'd start looking for an accomplice. Jared Kushner. He looks like the little snot-nosed twerp in Recess who hits you. Then you move towards him and he runs screaming to the teachers. Drake. Every time I see his face I think of the Step Brothers movie scene at the Catalina wine mixer. Miles fucking Teller. He is undeniably a good actor. And is in some great movies, but man, he puts out a shit vibe and I don't know why. We talk about red flags too much. What are some serious green flags in a relationship? Sharing vulnerabilities freely. Talking about past hardships or just negative experiences and feeling okay in doing so. Laughing naturally together. Being comfortable enough to say no or that you are uncomfortable and knowing your partner may not understand but will help. Feeling safe when your partner touches you. Because when your emotions are high and PTSD is easily triggered but doesn't and they help calm you. Little niceties that you give to everyone because it's more automatic but never expect back. Actually given back in kind. Communicating even when it may be too late to prevent an argument. But helps resolve or at least bring awareness. Being listened to / being heard. I was with my ex for 17 years. That man didn't really know me because he didn't listen to me. My current partner. I've known him for 12 years. Been dating him for 1. This man. For my birthday he not only had the entire day planned out, but the man made meals based off of things I had told him either months or years ago. This man had never made crab legs, lobster claw, Or shrimp before, but he learned how to do all of that for my birthday because of memories I told him of my grandparents. When you notice you can be totally yourself while with your partner. No shields. No withheld urges. No blockades that keep you from totally expressing yourself. No urge to be alone or have alone time, cause that illustrates you're not yourself and need to recharge. Being totally yourself is you when you're alone. That is one of the biggest green flags to me. Imagine someone loving you totally as you are. And vice versa, of course, else it doesn't work. Imagine. And growing a life together where the word me gets its M turned upside down. That's love.